Okay, Hare Krishna. We'll continue our discussion on Gajendra Stuti from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, 8th canto, 3rd chapter. Yesterday we discussed shloka number 21. Tamaksharam brahma param paresham avyaktamadhyatmika yoga gamyam atindriyam sukshmamivati duram anantamadhyam paripurnamide. So a few points, whatever we discussed yesterday. In addition to that, yeah. Okay, so we discussed Aksharam means infallible, one who never falls down from his position, one who is never destroyed, one who is eternal, always existing, eternal. Even when the entire world, all the universes are destroyed during Pralaya, that personality, the Supreme God, is always existing. So he is Aksharam. So there is never a single point where he is destroyed or he falls down from his position. Just like how Devatās, demigods, Indra, Varuna, Vayu, and all.
2034.
Prabhuji, Ramesh Prabhuji, mute.
నేను చేశాను, మ్యూట్ చేశాను నేను ఇప్పుడే. So never was there a time when Bhagavan falls down from his position, just like how Brahma, Indra, Varuna, Vayu, they can fall down. And all of us, the jīvas, we fell down from spiritual world. Originally we belong to spiritual world, but all of us, we fell down. We misused our free will. We turned away from God. That's why we fell down into the spiritual world, into the material world. And the very first birth that we take is Brahma. As soon as we fall down from spiritual world into material world, the first life that we get is Brahma. And again from Brahma's position, we have fallen down further. We continue to fall down from Brahma to another Jiva, and I'm pretty sure all of us, we have gone through the 8.4 million species of life, right from the smallest amoeba to the human being. Not only human being, but the Brahma position also, right? Brahma Padavi. Brahma is the topmost personality in the material world. So right from amoeba to Brahma, we have taken birth in all species. So we have fallen down. Whereas Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhagavan, the Devadideva, he never falls down. Krishna has another name, Achyuta. Achyuta, Aksharam. They both are pretty much similar. Okay, Achyuta, Aksharam. So Aksharam is more specifically never destroyed. He is never destroyed. As we discussed in the other shloka of Gajendra Stuti, Kalena panchatvamiteteshu krishnasho lokeshu paleshu cha sarvahetushu tamastadhasid gahanam gabiram yastasya pare bhivirajate vibhuhu. Okay, so now all these attributes, Aksharam, Param Brahmam, Paresham, Avyaktam, Atindriyam, Sukshmam, Atiduram, Anantam, Adhyam, Paripurnam. These are all adjectives or attributes related to Aishwarya Bhava, the opulence, how great the Lord is. But these words can also be used to describe his Madhurya. How Aksharam, for example. Aksharam means he is that personality whose love for his devotees is never destroyed. Whose love for his devotees is never destroyed. Our love for God, it was there in the beginning and then we turned away from God and now we are in the material world. Now we don't have love for God. We are trying to develop love for God. Whereas God, his love for us, his love for all the jīvas is the same. It is the same. There's no change in that. It's unconditional love. His love is never destroyed. So that way, Aksharam can also be used to describe the Madhurya Bhava. Paresham, he is the supreme controller. But that supreme controller, he gives complete control to his devotees so that he can be controlled. His Para Isha is the supreme controller. But that supreme controller, he gets controlled by his pure devotees. And Avyaktam. Avyaktam means unmanifest, invisible, is not seen. So he's silently, in the Aishwarya Bhava, the Avyaktam means how the Lord is present in every atom. Sarva Vyapi. Vishwam Vishnur Vashatkaro Bhuta Bhavya Bhavat Prabhu Bhutatma Paramatma Cha Muktanam Paramagatihi. In Vishnu Sahasranama, it is mentioned how Vishnu is Sarva Vyapi. Is all pervading. The word Vishnu itself means all pervading. Vishwam Vyapti iti Vishnaha. Vishwam Vyapti iti Vishnave. So in the Aishwarya Bhava, Avyaktam can be understood as Bhagavan who is present in every atom. But in the Madhurya Bhava, Avyaktam means he's silently expressing his love for all of us. He's not visible, but he's supplying everything. How beautiful that is. He's not available in front of us. He's not visible to us. And many people, in fact, majority of the population in the material world, they don't believe in the existence of God. So for them, there's no God. But still, he's silently expressing his love for them. How? How is he expressing his love for everybody?
By
He is
guiding us.
providing all the required facilities
By supplying
and
all the necessities. By
yeah,
supplying all the necessities and also what Ankita said, by guiding us.
guiding. Yes,
Yeah, because without Paramatma's guidance, we cannot do anything. And Paramatma is silently doing many things. in the avyakta rupa, he's doing many things. He's digesting our food. Do we have the power to digest the food that we eat with our own hands, with our own mouth? We cannot digest with our own efforts. And that the Supreme Lord is doing even for those people who do not believe in his existence. If that is not love, what is that called? So he's a secret lover. He's a silent or secret lover. Whether you believe or not, whether you believe in his existence or not, he is showing his love. So what a great personality he is. He is Karunanidhi. Hey Krishna, Karunanidhi.
Indo.
Dinabandho Jagatpate, Gopesha Gopika Kanta, Radha Kanta Namostate. Karuna Sindhu, Karunanidhi. So that way Avyaktam can be understood in the Madhurya Bhava like this. Then Atindriyam. Atindriyam beyond senses. He cannot be understood with material senses. Atindriyam and Sukshmam. These two are together. Why he is Atindriyam? Why he cannot be perceived with material senses? Because he is Sukshmam. He is subtle. He is very minute. He is very tiny. He is smaller than the soul. Super soul is smaller than the soul. He is bigger than the biggest. At the same time, he is smaller than the smallest. He can be both. As Vamana, in Vamana avatar, he showed us how he is bigger than the biggest. And as Paramatma, who is present in every living entity and in every atom, he is showing how he is smaller than the smallest. So because he is Sukshmam, very subtle, very small, very tiny, he is Atindriyam. He cannot be perceived. He cannot be seen with material senses. Even under a powerful microscope, we cannot see super soul. So Atindriyam. Atindriyam Sukshmam. So Sukshmam is subtle, right? Sukshmam has two meanings. Small and subtle. So small can be used to explain his Aishwarya, how he is very, very small. Yet he is very powerful. He is smaller than the smallest, yet he is doing everything. He has the ability to do everything. But the same word Sukshmam in the Madhurya Bhava, it can be explained with the English meaning as subtle. Okay, subtle means Krishna's the manifestation of Krishna's love and affection for his devotees is very subtle. It can only be understood by pure devotees. It's very subtle. Subtle means it's smaller than the gross element, but at the same time it is more important. It is more important, more prominent than the gross element. So this Sukshmam, subtle, the subtle feature of Krishna's love and affection for his devotees can only be understood by his pure devotees. Because anything that is subtle, it cannot be understood by everyone. For example, air. Air is subtle, We cannot see air. We cannot understand the nature of air. But a scientist can understand the nature of air. Scientists can even see air. They can capture air and they can see it. Ether. Ether, we cannot see it. But a yogi can can perceive ether. A yogi with his mystic powers, with his ashtasiddhis, he can perceive ether, the via medium through which sound travels. A yogi can perceive it. So what we cannot see, there are other people who can see it, the subtle things. Similarly, the subtle form of Krishna's love and affection for his devotees can only be understood by pure devotees. For example, Krishna's love for Bhishma Dev, or vice versa. Bhishma Dev's love for Krishna can only be understood by pure devotees. Like Srila Prabhupada, who understood the acharyas, who understood the internal meaning of why Bhishma Dev fought on the opposite side against Śrī Krishna. And why did Śrī Krishna let Bhishma Dev fight on the opposite side? It was Krishna's plan only, right? It was Krishna's plan only to keep Bhishma Dev on the opposite camp. Why? Because Krishna loves Bhishma Dev so much that Krishna wants to declare to the entire world through the example of Bhishma Dev that if a person is not on the side of God, he is a total failure. He is a total failure. No matter how powerful you are, if you are not on the side of God, or if God is not on your side, you are a complete failure. So Krishna wanted to show this using his own devotee as an example. That's why he put Bhishma Dev on the opposite camp. Now this is very subtle, right? Externally, you will see Krishna and Pandavas on one side, Bhishma Dev and Kauravas on the other side. Externally, you see, Krishna versus Bhishma as enemies. But only acharyas can see until we came to ISKCON, right? Even after coming to ISKCON, even after few years, we did not even understand why Bhishma Dev fought against Krishna, or why Krishna let Bhishma Dev to be killed. We did not understand in the beginning. As we start reading from Srila Prabhupada's purports, then we started understanding it. So it is very subtle. Krishna's love for his devotees is very subtle. So there are many examples like this, how Krishna shows his love in a subtle way to his devotees. So sukshma, that sukshma can be used, that word can be used to explain Madhurya Bhava also. And then Ati Duram. Ati Duram means he's very far. He's very far. That means in the Aishwarya Bhava, Ati Duram can be explained that we are in the material world, but Krishna in his original form, he is in the spiritual world, which is very, 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 very far. Ati Duram. But in the Madhurya Bhava, This atiduram can be, if one practices bhakti, if one practices bhakti sincerely, ananya bhakti or ekanta bhakti, then this atiduram,
Separation.
yeah, it can
Misses
it can become small. That duram can become small. That distance can become small, and we can access him. Anantam. Next word is anantam. Anantam in the Aishwarya Bhava, it can be explained that Krishna is Sarvavyapi. He is all pervading. But in the Madhurya Bhava, Anantam can be explained that how much that Krishna's love is infinite. Krishna's love for his devotees is infinite. Even if a person, is doing millions of mistakes through millions of lifetimes, still so even if a person is doing millions of mistakes through millions of lifetimes, still Krishna keeps on loving them. Anantam, his love is anantam, infinite. So Ramanujacharya, in his commentary on Manmana Bhava Madbhakto Shloka, he describes how Krishna's qualities, especially 7 qualities that can be compared to oceans, 7 oceans, like Saundarya, Saushilya, Madhurya, Audarya, Gambirya, Karunya, Vatsalya. So Vatsalya, we're talking about Krishna's love, right? Infinite love. Vatsalya, Krishna is a Bhakta Vatsala. Krishna's Bhakta Vatsalyata is Anantam, infinite. Actually, in the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, there is a famous shloka, right? Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyutthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srujamyaham paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkrutam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. In those 2 shlokas, Krishna tells why he comes into the material world, why he appears in the material world in every yuga, millennium after millennium, in every yuga. Why does he appear? He appears whenever there is whenever dharma is lost and irreligion is prominent. That is when he appears to re-establish dharma. So this is all we understood, right? But here is a internal meaning of those shlokas. The reason why Krishna comes to this material world is to glorify his devotees. To glorify his devotees. To spread the glories of his devotees and declare it to the entire world. Starting from Arjuna, Bhishmadev, all the Pandavas, Draupadi, Kunti, Gajendra. See, when Supreme Lord Vishnu took a form as Hari, okay, which we will discuss actually when the Lord appears after Gajendra prayers are over. Gajendra will have darshan of the Lord. So that time we will discuss what is the specific avatara in which Vishnu comes. Okay, his name is Hari. He appears in the form as Hari. So why did Vishnu appear in front of Gajendra? To glorify Gajendra, to glorify the bhakti of Gajendra. An elephant is able to do bhakti. So that is what Bhagavan wants to glorify. Now see, the Gajendra Moksha Leela, it has been so popular since time immemorial. We have been seeing this since our childhood. Even before we became a devotee, even we came to know about ISKCON. This one Leela, it's very popular. In all sampradayas, this is discussed very popularly. So Gajendra is glorified by the Lord. You take any avatara, the reason why the Lord appears is to glorify his devotees. That is the internal meaning. That much love he has for his devotees. See, to kill the demons, as he said in Bhagavad Gita, that shloka, right? Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkrutam. To kill the demons, he doesn't have to come to the material world. Sitting in the Vaikuntha Loka, he can give a heart attack to the demon who is sitting in the heart of the demon. As Paramatma, he is sitting right there in the heart of the demon. So he can just give a heart attack. He doesn't have to come personally. But he comes personally because the devotees are very special to Bhagavan. So he wants to glorify them. Or when the devotees are in danger, the Lord comes personally to protect them. Just like when a child is in danger, the parent will not send someone else. The parent will go immediately to that place where the child is in danger. For any other work, the parent can send someone else, an assistant or some worker, maid servant or something like that. But if the child is in danger, if the child needs help, the parent drops everything and goes to the child and takes care of it. Because of love. Similarly, the Lord appears, one is to protect when the devotees are in danger, other one is to glorify the devotees. To glorify the devotees in a special way. The reason why Krishna appeared in Dwapara Yuga, in Vrindavan, Mathura and then Vrindavan. Why did he appear? To glorify the devotees, all the Vrajavasis, Yashodamma, Nanda Maharaj, Devaki, Vasudev, the Gopas, Gopis, Radharani. This is the prime reason. Not to kill Kamsa, not to kill Shishupala, Dantavakra. These are not the reasons. Not to kill Arishtasura, Vatsasura, Putana. This is not the reason. These are very small things. He can kill all these demons from anywhere. But the prime reason is to glorify the devotees. So that much how love he has. Anantam. Okay? Anantam Adhyam Paripurnam Ide. Adhyam. So he is the Purana Purusha. He is Purana Purusha. Purushottama Purana Purusha. Purana means the first. And Adhyam is also same thing. He is both Adhyam and Antam also. Adyam means he is the first and foremost person. Antam means he is the conclusion of all the Vedas. Antam means the end. The meaning of Sanskrit word antam, same meaning in Telugu also, right? In Hindi also ant means end. So end means the end of the Vedas, the conclusion of all the Vedas is Bhagavan. In the previous shloka, 20th shloka, it begins with ekantino yasya na kanchanartam. There the word ekanta. Ekanta, that word we discussed many different things about that word ekanta. Here is at another, different meaning. Eka plus anta. Anta means end. Towards the end of one's spiritual journey, he finds one and only one person, that is Bhagavan. Eka. Eka means one. One and only one person. In the end, there is only one and only one person, who is the absolute truth. That absolute truth is only one. Eka. And that absolute truth is found out towards the end, after trying out so many things. After trying out Sankhya philosophy, Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, after reading so many Vedas, Vedanta Sutras, Puranas, Itihasas, Upanishads, and when they come to the end, they will find only one personality, that is absolute truth, Bhagavan. Eka Anta. Okay, that's another meaning. So Anantam, Anantam means infinite, right? We discussed how his love is infinite. We have heard this word many times, Anantam. Anantam means he is infinite. He's he's so big. But if somebody asks you to tell the details, what exactly Anantam means? Anantam means his leelas are Anantam. His names are Anantam. Now his gunas are Anantam. Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leela, everything is Anantam. In the Damodara Ashtakam, what does Satyavrata Muni say? Namo Deva Damodara Ananta Vishnu Prasidha Prabho Dukkha Jalabdhimagnam. So he is giving some names. Namo Deva Damodara Ananta Vishnu. So he is saying that he has given some names, and Satyavrata Muni said, "Oh my Lord, I cannot even list all the names of you, because your names are Anantam, infinite. And his Leelas are also Anantam." His Leelas are also Anantam. And his Gunas are Anantam, Gunarnava. To explain the qualities of the Lord, that word Gunarnava is used. Arnava means ocean. Gunarnava means his qualities are unlimited, infinite. They are as deep as an ocean. It is very difficult to understand the greatness of his qualities, gunas. So that way Anantam can be used to explain many things. His leelas, his forms. So many different forms he has. We only know Dashavatara, or if you are reading third chapter of Bhagavatam, there are 26 avatars. But these are not just 26 or 10 avatars. His avatars, his forms are infinite. So Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leela, everything is Anantam. Okay, I think there is a question. Ramesh Prabhu, he asked, in which yuga the incident happened? Okay, so Ramesh Prabhu, can you hear me now? Yeah, I unmuted you now. Can you talk?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, now I can hear you.
I think it is in Kurta Yuga, but I have to confirm from your mouth so that I have asked the question.
These leelas are, eternal. So when exactly this happened, as described in this Bhagavatam,
Fourth Manvantara we read.
it happened in fourth Manvantara.
Yeah.
That is after Prahlada. Prahlada is in seventh canto. That is in Satya Yuga. It's probably towards end of Satya Yuga or maybe Satya Yuga only. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, it is in Satya
To
Yuga.
confirm only, I asked you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Because in next Yuga, Treta Yuga, we hear only all Rama Leelas. So it's most likely Satya Yuga, Krita Yuga, Satya Yuga. Okay, so Sudha Mataji replied, right?
Usually,
Yeah.
the Manvantaras comes in all yugas. Does it mean that, Prabhuji?
The Manvantaras come in all yugas. Yes.
All yugas. Okay.
Yeah. The 14 Manvantaras, they come in all yugas. Yeah. Okay, so now.
Sir, presently we are in 28th Manvantara. 27th. In 21st Manvantara, Lord Krishna has come.
Yeah, I have to verify. I have to check and find out which Manvantara are we now. Yeah, I'll have to find out. Okay, so with that said, let's move on to next shloka today. So the reason why Gajendra is describing all these things, Tamaksharam Brahma Param Paresham Avyaktam Adhyatmika Yogam Gamyam Atindriyam Sukshmamivati Duram, all these things, why he is describing these qualities, this transcendental nature of the Lord. Because when we hear about this, we will be inspired to attain that nature. When we hear about a great personality, we will develop a desire to attain that great personality, the nature of that great personality. We want to establish a relationship with that great personality. Isn't it? When there is a rich person like Bill Gates, who doesn't want to make friendship with him? Given an opportunity, who doesn't want to make friendship with him? Because he is so rich. He has influence across the world. He has influence. So like that, Gajendra, by giving description of all these attributes, the Aishwarya features of the Lord, he is inspiring the jivas to get attracted, so that we can develop a desire to attain that nature, the transcendental nature of the Lord, the eternal and transcendental nature of the Lord. So we want to attain his nature and we want to establish a relationship with him. In bhakti, there are three things, right? Sambandha, abhideya, and prayojana. Sambandha is the relationship between God and the jiva, Paramatma and Atma, or Bhagavan and the jiva. Sambandha, what is the relationship? He is the master and we are the servant. He is the loving master and we are a humble servant. We are also a loving servant, loving and humble servant. And he is loving master. So that is our sambandha between God and us. And abhideya, what is abhideya? Abhideya is the process. It is the process by which we can attain this sambandha. So Bhakti Yoga is the process. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Archanam, Padasevanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmanivedanam. So this is the process. Bhakti Yoga is the process. In this shloka also, 21st shloka, Gajendra said, Avyaktam Adhyatmika Gamyam. Avyaktam Adhyatmika Gamyam. By following this Adhyatmika Yoga Gamyam, by following this Adhyatmika Yoga, that is the Abhideya, the process. So if one follows this Adhyatmika Yoga, which is the Abhideya, one can get a prayojana. The third thing in bhakti is prayojana. We have sambandha, abhideya, and prayojana. Prayojana is the benefit, the end result. The phala, the karya phalam. Okay, prayojana is that karya phalam. What is the benefit after practicing bhakti yoga? What is the result? The result is you attain the Lord. You attain the nature of the Lord, and also you attain a relationship with the Lord. Sambandha. That sambandha is revealed. Right now we have sambandha, but it's only theory. He is our eternal Father and we are his child. He is the master, we are his servant. His love is infinite for us. So this is all theory right now. Now to experience this practically, we have to follow this abhideya, the process, adhyatmika yoga, bhakti yoga. Then we will see the prayojana, the end result, the benefit. Okay. So now the next shloka. Yasya brahmadaya deva veda lokascharacharaha.
यस्य ब्रह्मादयो देवा वेदालोकश्च
लोकश्चरचरः
Nama rupa vibhedena palbhya च कलया कृताः.
नामरूपविभेदेन पर्यायकलाया कृतः.
Okay. So we will read word for word meaning and then translation, everything. Yasya, of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who Brahma Adaya, the great demigods headed by Lord Brahma, Deva and other demigods, Veda, the Vedic knowledge, Loka, different personalities, Chara Charaha, the moving and the non-moving, like trees and plants, Nama Rupa, of different names and different forms, Vibhedena, by such divisions, Palgya, who are less important, Cha, also, Kalaya, by the parts, Krita, created, Yata, no, until here. Because there are three shlokas in the same group here, 22, 23 and 24. So the next one is a different one. Yatarchishogne saviturgabastayo. That's a different one. Now we'll read the translation. Okay. Chandrakala, you want to read the translation?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead creates his minor parts and parcels. The Jiva Tattva, beginning with Lord Brahma, the demigods and the expansions of Vedic knowledge, and
Sama,
Sama,
Rig,
Rigveda,
Yajur and
Yajur,
Atharva.
Atharva Veda, and including all other living entities, moving and non-moving, with their different names and characteristics. As the sparks of a fire or the shining rays
Yeah,
of
no,
the
this is good because the next sentence is for the next shloka.
oh,
Okay, and we'll read the purport. Yeah, read the purport.
this is a summary description of the Supreme Personality of Godhead's unlimited potential. That Supreme One is acting in different phases by manifesting his parts and parcels, which are all simultaneously differently situated by his different potencies. Parasya Saktir Vividhavya Shruyate. Each and every potency is acting quite naturally. Swabhavika, Swabhaviki, Jnana Balakriya cha. Therefore, the Lord is unlimited. Natat samas chabhyadhikas cha drishyate. Nothing is equal to him, nor is anything greater than him. Although he manifests himself in so many ways, personally, he has nothing to do, no natasya karyam karanam cha vidyate. For everything is done by expansions of his unlimited energies.
Okay, wow, such a small purport. There are three shlokas and such a small purport. Yeah. Okay. So here, if we see, Yasya, what is Gajendra saying here? Now, as Gajendra started offering these prayers, calling out to Supreme Lord, all the Devas, Indra, Varuna, Vayu, including Brahma, everybody, they have been watching. They have been watching Gajendra's situation for last 1,000 years. Even though they have the ability to help, they are not helping. But finally, as Gajendra started calling out to the Supreme Lord, then all the Devatās, they started coming out. And they told Gajendra that we are here to help you. There's no need to call the Supreme Lord. The Supreme Lord has appointed all of us, and we are ready to help you. Then that is when Gajendra is saying, Yasya Brahmadayo Deva Veda Lokas Chara Charaha Nama Rupa Vibhedena Palbhyacha Kalaya Kritaha. Gajendra is saying, nobody can help me in this situation other than the Supreme Lord. Why is Gajendra saying that? Brahma, who has done the secondary creation, who is a creator of the jīvas, can't he help? Indra, who is the Devadipati, Swargaloka Adipati, is the king of all the demigods. If a demigod in the Swargaloka has so much power, now what to speak of the power of the king of the Devatās, Indra? He is definitely very powerful. He can definitely help Gajendra. He can definitely help. Indra can definitely help Gajendra to get rid of from the clutches of the crocodile. But why is Gajendra saying none of you can help? He is saying Brahma, Adi Deva. All the Devatas like Brahma, Indra, Varuna, Adi means etc. Brahma, Adi, Brahmadhayo Deva. Or it can also be understood this way. Like all the Devas starting from Brahma, Adi. The Sanskrit word Adi, it has two meanings. From beginning, or it can also mean etc. So he has given an example of Brahma and he is saying etc. All the Devas like Brahma and others. That is one way to understand. Another way to understand is all the Devas starting from Brahma, because he is the topmost person in the material world. So all the great personalities, all the Devatas starting from Brahma, they are insignificant. The Vedās, who came from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, they are also insignificant. The lokas means the rulers of different planets. They are also insignificant. And chara. I mean, if Brahma is insignificant, what to speak of chara? Like a human being and tree, they are totally insignificant. If Gajendra is saying the topmost personality Brahma is insignificant, now nothing to say about the trees and human beings. Chara, they are anyway insignificant. Nama Rupa Vibhedena. Like that, there are so many different people in this world with different names, with different forms, Nama, Rupa. But these are all Palgya. Palgya means insignificant. Not only insignificant, but they are Kalaya. Kalaya Kritaha. There are two things, Amsha and Kalaya. Not Kalaya, Kala. Amsha and Kala. Amsha means a part and parcel of Bhagavan. And Kala means part and parcel of the part and parcel. Or part and parcel of the Amsha. Something created by the Amsha is Kala. Amsha means something that is directly created by the Lord. And Kala means something that is created by the Amsha of the Lord. So Brahma is the Amsha of the Lord. And whatever is created by Brahma, that is Kala.
Secondary creation and primary creation, Prabhuji?
Secondary creation, yeah. Okay, secondary creation, Kala. So he's saying all these different things like Brahma, Adi Deva, Veda, Loka, Chara, these are all, not only they are significant, but they are created by the Amsha of the Lord. They are created by the Amsha of the Lord. So they do not have as much power as the Lord has. See, if the Amsha itself is insignificant, if the Amsha itself is not powerful, not so powerful as the Lord, now what to speak of something created by the Amsha? That is definitely not powerful. So not only insignificant, but it is not powerful. So what is that one point Gajendra is saying here? Why is Gajendra telling all the Devatās that you cannot help me now?
He wants mukti, Prabhuji. Now he wants liberation.
Yes. Now he is no longer interested in getting a temporary relief from the clutches of crocodile. He wants liberation. He wants Paramapada. He wants mukti. And that mukti, none of these personalities can offer. Only Bhagavan can offer. Muktim pradata sarvesham Vishnur evana samshayaha. Who told this? Lord Shiva himself told this. The followers of Shiva are people who worship Shiva as the supreme. They think Lord Shiva can give liberation. Lord Shiva can give mukti. But Lord Shiva himself mentioned this statement. Mukti pradata sarvesham Vishnur evana samshayaha. Only Vishnu can give mukti. Of this there is no doubt. Na samshayaha. Of this there is no doubt. So that's why Gajendra is telling that O Devatās, I am very pleased by your offer, but I am politely declining your offer. I am politely declining your offer. So, because they cannot give liberation, because they themselves are not immortal. They are all mortal beings. Brahma, Indra, Varuna, Vayu, these are all mortal beings. So they cannot give mukti. Same thing, right? Hiranyakashipu, when he did tapasya for several thousands of years, very severe tapasya. And when Brahma appeared in front of him, Hiranyakashipu asked him, I want immortality. Then Brahma said, come on, first of all, I myself, I am not immortal. So I cannot give you immortality. Ask for something else. Then that is when Hiranyakashipu asked, okay, so then give me the boon by which I cannot be killed by human, not by an animal, not inside the house, not outside the house, not during the day, not during the night, not on the floor, not on the ceiling, not by a weapon, not by the hands. So many conditions. Brahma said, yes, this much I can give. And then he gave that boon, and that was the beginning of the problem. Yeah. So Shiva, you had something? You raised your hand?
No, already you have covered that, Prabhuji. I'm good.
Oh, which one?
No, I was just I wanted to ask how Brahma cannot help him in that situation. But yeah, you have already answered that.
Yeah. Liberation. He's asking for liberation. Vimokshanam, right? Not just moksha. See, first of all, even moksha, none of these personalities can give. And vimokshanam. Gajendra does not just want some Brahman liberation. He wants to go to Paramapada, Vaikuntha, and serve the Lord. He wants to hear the Katha of the Lord. एकान्तिनो यस्य न कञ्चनार्थं वाञ्छन्ति ये वै भगवत्प्रपन्नाः अत्यद्भुतं तच्चरितं सुमङ्गलं गायन्त आनन्दसमुद्रमग्नाः. He wants association of devotees and he wants to hear the Krishna Katha, which is Atyadbhutam Sumangalam Gayanta Ananda Samudra Magnaha. Now, this is not available in Brahman platform. Krishna Katha is not available in Brahman platform. So he doesn't want simple liberation, just an ordinary liberation. He wants Vimokshanam, Vishesha Rupena Mokshanam, special liberation. That is going to Paramapada, Vaikuntha, spiritual world.
Mukti and moksha are same, Prabhuji.
Mukti and moksha same. Yeah.
And Mukunda, only we can give, you have mentioned, right, Prabhuji, Mukunda is the word which says he liberates.
Yeah. Muktim dadati iti mukundaha. Yeah. So he can, he can give. If somebody asks for just Brahman liberation, he can give. But the Mukunda, he can give more than Brahman liberation. He can give a position in the spiritual world. He can even give a planet, separate planet in the spiritual world, not just a position in the spiritual world, but he can give a planet, entire planet in the spiritual world. Like how he gave a separate planet to Dhruva. So Mukunda, Muktim Dadati iti Mukundaha, one who gives liberation, but he can give more than just liberation. He can give much, much more than just liberation. So Yasya Brahmadayo Deva Veda Lokas Characharaha. Veda. See the Garuda on which Vishnu flies from one place to another place. Garuda, when Garuda is flapping the wings, Samaveda is produced. Samaveda. So Garuda is singing the Vedas. So even though Vedas cannot help, that's why in Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, second chapter, he says, Traigunya Vishaya Veda Nistraigунyo Bhavarjuna Nirdvandvo Nitya Sattvasto Niryogakshema Atmavan. Traigunya Vishaya Veda. Oh Arjuna, rise above the Vedas. Rise above the flowery language of the Vedas. Yamimam pushpitam vacham pravadanti avipaschitaha vedavada rata partha nanyadastiti vadinaha traigunya vishaya veda nistraigunyo bhavarjuna. So the language in the Vedas is very flowery, attractive. It's very attractive, like the smell of the flowers. Don't be caught by the flowery language of the Vedas. Because what do the Vedas tell? Vedas give you different procedures and rituals, the karmakanda rituals, by performing which you can get material benefits. And the more material benefits you get, the more you become entangled in the material world. That's why Vedas cannot help. That's what Gajendra is saying. So this is a lesson for all of us. Gajendra is teaching a lesson for all of us that do not settle with less. You deserve much more. People generally in this world, they have a tendency to worship demigods, to worship different Devatās. And everybody is attracted to performing so many pujas, rituals to get temporary material benefits. So Gajendra, from this shloka, he is teaching all of us that don't be attracted by all these, don't be attracted to all these things. Because when you do all these things, you will get temporary benefit, you will get a smaller benefit. When you deserve much more, when you deserve $1 million, why settle with 1,000 rupees? Why settle with 1,000 rupees? You deserve $1 million. So worship Supreme Lord and not be attracted by the flowery language given in the Vedas and perform karma kanda rituals, because we will be more and more entangled in this material world. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all about this shloka 22. Very small shloka. Anybody has any question, comment, reflection?
So, Prabhuji, when we then in that case, when we go for other temples to other devatas,
Yeah.
so what is that we should pray for them? If not the swalpa or the material desires.
Yeah.
So what else we should expect from devatas, devata worship?
Yeah. So, for example, when you go to Ganesha temple, you can definitely go to Ganesha temple and you can definitely pray. So, what should be our prayer? Ganesha is known as Vigna Vinashaka. Vigna Vinashaka Ganesha. Narsimha Swami is also Vigna Vinashaka Narsimha. Ganesha is also Vigna Vinashaka Vinayaka. Vigna Vinashaka Siddhi Vinayaka. So Vigna Vinashaka means he can remove the obstacles, and Siddhi Vinayaka means he can make he can fulfill your desires. Siddhi means perfection, success, achievement. He can make you achieve whatever you desire. So, but what is the obstacle that we want to get rid of? We want to get rid of obstacles on the path of bhakti. So we should pray to Ganesha, "Oh Ganesha, please remove the obstacles on the path of bhakti so that I can reach the Supreme Lord." My Supreme Lord and your Supreme Lord both are same, but you have the power to remove the obstacles on the path of bhakti. This is how we have to pray. My Supreme Lord and your Supreme Lord. Both are
Common
same.
verse.
Both are same. We are the same leader, but you are somewhat closer to our leader.
Yeah.
So you help me. You help me get closer to our leader. Just like when you go to a government office, right? So if you want to meet with the higher official, first you catch hold of his secretary, his peon, like that, right? If you want to meet with collector, you first you need to talk to the secretary. But when you talk to secretary, you don't ask the secretary for a pen. Go to collector office, talk to the secretary, and don't say that, "Hey secretary, I want a pen. Can you give me a pen?"
Yeah.
Or don't ask the secretary that can you make friendship with me? Can both of us, you and I, can we go to lunch? No, you be straightforward. You came to the collector office to meet with the collector. So ask for that. Even though even though you have friendship with the secretary, uh, take advantage of that friendship with the secretary and ask him to make a connection with the collector. So if you are a good devotee of Ganesha or good devotee of Hanuman, so ask them to connect with the Supreme Lord. Yeah. So that should be our
And
prayer.
maybe we can also ask Ganesha, give me intelligence to understand what you have authored.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me some intelligence so that I can understand the Shastras which were written by you.
Yeah.
The buddhi, give me some buddhi. That's why Vinayaka has two wives, Siddhi, Buddhi. So give me some little buddhi so that I can understand the Mahabharata written by you. I can understand Bhagavad Gita written by you. Yeah, we have to pray that way.
And to give bhakti.
Huh?
Give bhakti. And to
Give
give
bhakti.
bhakti.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remove obstacles on the path of bhakti means give bhakti only.
Prabhuji, you told Amsa in 10th chapter Vibhuti Yoga, stanzas 19 to 42, he informed that I am the Aditya, I am the Samaveda, I am the so many things. Those are Amsa or forms?
Those are kala because they are all created by Brahma.
Okay.
They are created by his Amsha.
Okay. Amsa.
Yeah. But even the things created by Brahma, they can also be addressed as Amsha. But in this
And he
particular
himself told,
context,
Krishna himself told that I am so and so, I am so and so, I am so and so.
And he says in the end, he
But
says that
how can we understand that is the creation of Brahma? I think it is the Amsa of Krishna.
no. For example, when he says um,
I am the Samaveda.
no, there
I
are
am the Garuda.
yeah. I'm the Samaveda. I'm Garuda.
Just like
Samaveda definitely it is Amsha because it is a creation of the Lord. Okay, so there are things like, for example, uh, from the 10th chapter, Daityanam Prahladosmi. Daityanam Prahladosmi, right? Of all the demons, I am the Prahlad. So Prahlad is a jiva like all of us. So who created all of us? Brahma.
so we can conclude that it is the mixture of creation and Amsa.
Yes, mixture of Amsha and Kala.
The
Both.
entire stanzas relates to the either creation or Amsa. It is a mixture of
Mixture. Correct. Kala and Amsha. Mixture.
Thank you.
Yeah. For example, Himalayas. Tavaranam Himalaya. That is a creation. It's directly created by the Lord. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a mixture. It's a mixture of both. Yeah.
That meaning has not given in anywhere. That today I understand from your mouth.
Yeah. For example, Yajnanam Japa Yajñosmi. Yajnanam Japa Yajñosmi. of all the sacrifices, of all the yajnas, chanting of the holy name, japa, is the best yajna. So who created this japa? Who created the yajna? Who created japa? Bhagavan. So they are amsha. So like that, it's a mixture of both amsha and kala. Creation and secondary creation. Both. But to make it simple, everything can be called as amsha. And that's what Bhagavan also in Bhagavad Gita, in that chapter, 10th chapter, he says, right, with a single fraction of my, what is that shloka? After explaining all the vibhuti, towards the end, Krishna says, Yad yad vibhuti matsattvam Śrīmad urjitameva tattatevava gacchantvam mama tejomsha sambhavam. Amsha. Know that all opulent, beautiful and glorious creations spring from but a spark of my splendor. This is the shloka. 41 shloka, 10th chapter, 41. Amsha. So here he is using the word amsha. Mama tejomsha sambhavam. So even though it's a mixture of both amsha and kala, primary and secondary creation, but to make it simple, Bhagavan is also using the same word amsha, so that we don't get confused too much about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
In Bhagavatam also we know Kala and Amsa. When we read the Bhagavad Gita, it is not coming to our mind that Kala. That's why I have a doubt to.
Yeah, in Bhagavatam, first canto, Pradama Skandam, Pradama Adhyayam, Tritiya Adhyayam, 28 shloka, 1.3.28. Ete chamsa kala pumsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Ete chamsa kala pumsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. So what does that shloka say there for kala? Portions of the plenary portions. See? Amsha means plenary portion.
Every time I crash my car,
Amsha means plenary portion. Kala means portion of the plenary portion. Amsha of the amsha. You can say like that. Amsha of the amsha. Amsha created by amsha. Subcategory, correct. So, okay. So today only I learned in my music class, I learned how to sing this shloka in a beautiful musical way, Mohana Raga. I will just play that audio and then we will end with that.
We are waiting for next stuti.
Idam grahayamasa idam bhagavatam adhehadhali savedad najasya kasava evam jammanika yadye tatre me tatap yadha etadrupam bhagavat janma guhyam bhagavat Ete chamsha kala pumsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam इन्द्रारिव्याकुलं लोकं मृडयन्ति युगे युगे एते चांशकलापुंसः कृष्णस्तु भगवान् स्वयम् इन्द्रारिव्याकुलं लोकं मृडयन्ति युगे युगे ततो
Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So
voice is filled with so much of nectar. Yeah.
it's amazing. It's heart melting. Yeah. So in the video that I uploaded on my channel, there are only 18 shlokas. And yesterday and today, I asked her to teach the remaining 20 shlokas. So I'll upload those also.
You are also able to sing in that way, Prabhuji.
No, not yet. But I'm able to get the tune. The Mohana Ragam tune, I'm able to get it. But it's not so polished. It's not so, it's not so perfect.
We can't compare with her, but like I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
you will.
definitely not with her because she has 30 years of music experience.
Yeah.
But even to certain degree also, I'm still not there yet. So singing in proper Shruti and all, I'm still not getting that.
The best
But the
teacher.
tune,
Yeah.
the tune I have it. I am able to get the tune.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm very fortunate to have
Who's
her.
their teacher, Prabhuji?
Uh,
From where she learned?
From where she learned, I don't know. From where she learned. Yeah. Once she mentioned some name, not very popular. I mean, we haven't heard that name, that music teacher's name. Yeah.
Yeah, very sampradaya, like maybe some traditional way she's singing, really.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll pause here. Tomorrow is Christmas. I know we don't celebrate Christmas, but because it's a holiday and everybody will have some gathering and I don't know, people will go somewhere. Uh, if everyone is available, I can take the class. So who is available here?
Prabhuji, we have temple also. We have Christmas dinner, right, Prabhuji, tomorrow?
That is today only. It's over.
Oh, okay. Tomorrow.
There'll be something tomorrow also, but the main Christmas dinner is today. Yeah. So most probably we'll take a break tomorrow and Friday we'll see whether we'll have class or not. But tomorrow definitely we can take a break. So no class tomorrow.
Christmas
Okay.
holidays.
Christmas holidays. Yeah. Okay. Mangalam Kausalendraya Mahaniya Gunatmane Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam. Gajendra Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai. Śrī Gajendra Stuti ki jai. Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai. Narayana Kila Guru Bhagavan Namaste.
Bhagavan Namaste.
Okay. Thank you everyone for joining. Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna.
Thank you, sir.
Hare Krishna.